Codex. I'm meaning to speak to you about my Blizzcon appearance this year. I was hoping to do a comedy magic act.
Oh no, Vork, they're sold out.
What do you mean sold out?
I mean, there are no more tickets. They're completely sold out. But you can watch it at home on DirecTV. That's cool.
But I was on DirecTV last year. Remember, you would think they would want an encore performance.
Yeah, you would think.
I assume they would want me to do it again.
No, they don't. Oh, I mean, just, you know what, forget it. You can watch it at home. It's great.
You talked to them?
Okay, fine. I got an email, all right?
What does this electronic mail say?
Okay, I conveniently printed it out, and it's right here. Please extend a BlizzCon 2009 invitation to Codex, that's me, on the condition that she prevents Vork, that's you, from coming anywhere near the convention center, ever. We received multiple complaints that the DirecTV appearance last year caused agitation in all infants and all elderly, as well as some warlocks, plus a 47-year-old woman in Texas ate her husband. Oh, her hairpiece. His hairpiece. All right, well, that's still weird.
Wow, that's very specific. That cuts deep.
I'll give you my swag bag.
Okay.
No, I won't.
All right.
Sorry.
Thank you for that spoof episode, Felicia.
It was really odd. That was pretty good. It was really funny.
That was good. Look at you bringing all this stuff. Now, that's great. Now, let me ask you about playing all these games. Blizzard, has all these actors. I noticed there was a StarCraft 2 voiceover panel. Trisha Helfer's in it. There are all these people. When are they going to get Felicia Day to be a voice in a Blizzard game? Would you be into that?
That would be cool. Yeah.
You see, there you go. You can have your little
That's the worst thing
get hit
I've
by
ever
the sword
heard.
or something like that. You never know. I mean, all these Blizzard guys are here. They're fans. We got to float it to
I could
somebody.
go, I have a quest for you.
Done.
Felicia, I have a question for you. If you're shooting everything at your house, how do you deal with that? How do you work around it? I mean, do you have to move everything out of your house and then move the set in?
Yeah, we move everything around. It's kind of annoying.
And how long does it take? I mean, how long does you have to give up your home to do this?
I mean, for season 3, we shot like in chunks. So we'd shoot 6 days, 4 days here. So it was fewer. We consolidated.
Yeah.
But for weeks afterwards, I'll find like, oh, here's a Reese's cup wrapper in my bed or whatever.
Craft services.
Yeah,
still set up in the bathroom.
Exactly. Just like having to move around everything in my house and like decorate it. Like Tink's bedroom completely doesn't look anything like that. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, listen, we couldn't do it any other way, and it's not bad.
You make it happen. Lots of
My dog's
fans.
a very good set dog. Cubby.
Let's go on to some more Twitter questions. This one comes from Jewel Dreamer. It says, please ask Felicia if she could pass on some tips for aspiring actors or writers who want to create their own series. Thank you.
Well, I would say don't think web series are going to pay your bills.
Right.
But I would also say, just think about what's special about you, or not special, but unique. Like, it was when I stopped trying to be that Hollywood actress and like really went to what made me happy, and makes me happy is playing games and reading fantasy novels and stuff. Right. And I just really went back to what was authentic about me and didn't try to marginalize it like Hollywood kind of encourages women to do, I think. So, if you know motorcycles, like do something about something you know and you're passionate about. Like the luckiest thing about the Guild is that every day I work hours and hours a day on the show, and yet it doesn't feel like work to me. And I think you're blessed if you have a job where it doesn't feel like you're going to work.
Well, it's great now that these web series, I mean, now you have so many distribution platforms for them, and you have companies like Xbox that are supporting them and helping, finance them and the sponsors. So there's an opportunity out there for people if they have ideas, I guess. It doesn't cost that much sometimes to put a series together, right? It's
true, and the internet has opened up, like, avenues, like you said, with distribution. Like, we're right next to major Hollywood TV shows that you can download on Xbox Live, which is awesome. Right. But at the same time, the internet is like 10 million channels on your cable box, and if you have a specialty or something that you're passionate about, there's a fan base out there who probably wants to see what you have to say. So I think it's great. It encourages other people to create, and I'm glad I'm a part of it.
I'm sure you've inspired a lot of people to do something similar. I mean, I know you have to have.
Yeah, I mean, a couple people have said, oh, I started doing art, or I started composing again. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of Oprah cheesy, but I
not
feel
at
good
all.
about that.
That's fantastic. It's great stuff. Let's get to another question here from Zero Price. Zero Price wants to know, what does Codex think about the new expansion, Cataclysm?
You know, when I was reading and saw some of that stuff, I was kind of thrilled because, I mean, it seems like it's just so smart because you're kind of breaking like what everybody perceives in a literal way, and kind of evening the ground so people who never played the game can enter it into a new world along with the people who played it for years. Like I was one of the old people who did 40 bad raids, you know.
Yeah.
I went to molten core many times.
Uphill both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really cool way to reinvent the world, but keep all the fantastic lore. And I mean, that's why I love the game, is because I love fantasy novels, and it's just so deep and rich. It feels like you're really, you know, escaping to another world.
Are you going to play a worgen or a goblin first?
So I tried out the worgen yesterday, and I played up until I was gathering some horses together. So that was fun. I got to get on a catapult.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if anybody's seen that. You drive your catapult around. I don't know. I was driving that catapult places there was no business I had driving.
You must turn around to stay on the catapult.
Exactly. It was really fun, though.
Yeah.
And I got on, you got on a horse, so it seemed like some really fun quest lines. And I like, Duskwood has always been one of my favorite areas. So, it seemed kind of similar in vein. I'm going to play the goblin later today if I have time. So.
Now, Felicia, you've told us a lot about the guild. We've talked about the series and all these things, but you brought us something else. This is a tour of your garden at home. Now, I mean, this is something that, we would only get from you, Felicia. It's very nice of you. So let's go behind the scenes of Felicia's garden at home for a garden tour. Check it out.
The best thing about shooting at my house is that on break I can come out here into my garden. You might recognize this as the wedding from season 2. I can't remember what episode. It was like 8 or 9, where George was holding the baby. He was supposed to be at Claire's sister's wedding. So that was this right here. So if there's an apocalypse, I am ready, because we have strawberries here and blackberry bushes here. Oh, look. You can actually pick them and eat them if there's not a bug on it. Sorry, that was so girly. So we got roses, and if I was cool, I'd know all the names of these plants, but I don't. So there's an orange tree there, but I haven't. Oh, there's a baby orange right there. See? So if we want to make orange juice during the zombie invasion, come to this house. These sunflowers, a friend of mine, when I first moved into this house, gave me a handful of sunflower seeds, and every year they've just been sprouting and growing larger and larger and larger. So one day they might eat me. Oh, these are grapes. So during the apocalypse, if we're really upset and get drunk, we can make our own wine. So, and just make sure the zombies don't come and eat us before we can ferment it. Is wine fermented? I don't know. This is my favorite flower, the dahlia. They're a little droopy here, but this is definitely, because I like the different colors they come in. So we usually have like 6 or 7 different colors. And this is a creepy gnome. I like creepy garden gnomes. I tend to have a whole collection of them. I would have more if I possibly could. And I play a gnome in WoW. My main is a gnome warlock with the pointy hair, so it's appropriate. This is Vork's office. So it looks like, and the funny thing is, if you watch season 2 and you see Vork's house, that's a completely different house. So we shot that on a different day, and then we come out here to Daddy's doghouse, which is Vork's office. That's the economy of scale, shooting as many locations in one place as possible. And this is a pear tree, but it doesn't put out. This pear tree needs to learn how to get along with people and grow something. That was rude. This is yet another creepy sculpture we have in our backyard. I think it probably was acquired on the side of a road somewhere, maybe on a road trip. And it's Joni Mitchell. And we got to get ourselves back to the garden. So that's a good quote. And that's my garden. So I'm going to grab a tomato and then eat it, and then go back and shoot some more Guild Season 3. I guess I'll see you guys at the con.
That's great. That was the garden tour. And what's next? The bathroom tour, bedroom tour, groups of your house, Felicia?
I don't know what to say, but if there is an apocalypse, I will have fruit and veggies for everybody.
We're going to come for the crush. We should go to Felicia's place for the crush.
I like it. We're gonna crush grapes together.
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
I have Wi-Fi back there.
Should we go back to Twitter, I guess?
Yeah.
A couple more Twitter questions. Let's see. Now, Felicia, the next Twitter question comes. This is from Hakashis. says, hey, will there be any more music videos? Because I love Do You Want to Date My Avatar? It's a fantastic video. Everyone's been humming the song the past couple of weeks.
Yep.
Do you want to make this a series of videos, or what's your plan?
I mean, that one was so hard to make.
Really, how long did it take to make that?
Well, you know, I came up with the idea while we were shooting season 3. I mean, while I was writing, I was listening to horrible, like, dance mixes. If you follow my Twitter, I actually crowdsourced the worst, best dance music of the 90s. Like, Sir
That was
Mix-a-Lot.
research. That should have been a hint.
Absolute research. So that kind of inspired me, like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to wear those Avatar costumes? Because I wanted to be a superhero, and I'm like, Hollywood's never going to hire me to wear a costume that hot. So let's just do it ourselves. And the cool thing about our sponsorship is that Xbox, Microsoft, they were totally open to it. They were like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I called Jen, and we just, you know, we made it. It took a lot of favors. You know, the stages were donated. My DP Omer is a really good friend of mine, but he shoots like huge, like ludicrous video. You know, he's a real music video DP. So he brought the panache and his crew on there, and
it was very smooth.
The editing, yeah, everything was just great. And the costumes, and Greg Aronowitz, a guy who literally makes like Transformers, you know, fingers that are sitting in his yard. He made the weapons because he likes the show. It would have cost like a fortune to make those weapons. So there's a lot of people just
and you
coming
guys, I think
together.
you wore the costume. Was it Comic-Con or somewhere? You
We
had
did
the
it
costume, right?
did it at Comic-Con. We did not here at Blizzcon because it requires a crew, literally, to put us in this costume.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
All right, let's go on.
So one day, hopefully we'll do another one.
Yeah.
That would be great. Another Twitter question here from Jason. Jason says, other than World of Warcraft, what games has Felicia played? We know you're a big fan of Diablo. What other games are you playing? I mean, you're so busy now working on the guild and everything. Do you have time even to play World of Warcraft anymore?
I mean, I do. I've been leveling my priest from 60 to 69 just the past 2 weeks because Geoff Lewis, the guy who plays Bork, has turned into Bork and is marrying his wife in game.
Really?
In Grizzly Hills in a couple weeks. So I'm going to marry them.
Oh, wow.
Our guild made me an outfit that looks like Popish.
Wow.
So it's going to be great. She's a dwarf priest, and I love playing like PopCap games.
Yeah.
Plants vs. Zombies, Explosion Man, Rock Bands, Fallout 3, which I downloaded the extra thing, but I don't have time to do
Monkey
that.
Island, you were excited
Monkey
about
Island,
that? Right.
great.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Bookworm.
Okay.
So all those things, anything, literally anytime I can catch some gaming, that's the only relaxation I have.
A little bit of a free from all the writing. All right, one final question for you here. Felicia from Twitter. This one comes from Geoff Tuck. Kat, why don't you read this one to us?
All right, from Geoff Tuck. What was your favorite and funniest moment while making the guild this season?
This season? Oh, gosh. Well, we've said this before, but there's an outtake. Well, Bork, as you see, is in a car and some things. So there are a lot of crazy stuff happening in that car. And that car had a couch in it where the production designer found this car.
Nice.
And it smelled really bad inside. And there, you know, being in that van was pretty disgusting and weird because there were the production designer would put a mousetrap you'll never see the detail in that car. And then also, while we were doing the GameStop shoot, a bug flew into a shot, but this is like monstroid bug, like a bug you'd see in like AQ, like this big.
Right.
Flew into the shot while Will Wheaton was being all tough, and he literally was like, like squealing on camera. It's the best outtake you'll ever see in the history of film, probably. So.
All right.
I'll see a
The
copy
Guild
of that.
Season 3. People can check it out starting this Tuesday on Xbox Live, and then September 1st it'll roll on to MSN and Zune, and new episodes premiering every week. Felicia, thank you so much for spending the time with us, taking us behind the scenes of the show, and we can't wait to see the new season starting this week.